We have a full moon in Leo coming up this Thursday, and the best way I can describe this energy is back in 2021, there was this thing called pump and dump where people would promote a particular stock and people would buy these stocks, thereby driving up the price of the stocks. And then when it got to a certain price, people would sell their stock. And this was like as a dig, or like, trying to shade these major corporations and trying to teach them a lesson. I feel like this is what this full moon in Leo will feel like, even if it's on a smaller scale. We may see something like that similar, but this energy is like the will of the people is important. The will of the people is what you need to listen to. And we could, continuing with the theme of people being exposed in Hollywood, there could be another Cat Williams type interview that gives us more information, or at least this person's opinion or take on what happened. We could see more issues when it comes to these major movie networks or studios and their treatment when it comes to the actors on set. We could also see like footage being shown to us about something going on behind the scenes. There could also be issues when it comes to flying and or the mechanical systems of the plane or something like that. Our ego and confidence may be very high right now, and so it may be easy for you to come across as prideful or boastful. And this is also energy of like people wanting recognition, people wanting to be recognized for something. Pluto went into Aquarius the other day, so this could also put us in a situation where we have to face our insecurities. Like, why do we really want to be famous? Why do we want to be known? Why do we have an issue expressing ourselves? Why do we feel the need to get the last word in? Those are the kind of questions that could come up. Keep in mind that this is also making a tense alignment to Jupiter in Taurus and Uranus in Taurus as well. So this is like some of you, especially since the new year, you've set goals for yourself and you're proud about something. But for some of you, this something is just an idea. And so you need to keep that on the low right now. This isn't the time to, with these two placements, Jupiter and Uranus and Taurus, it's not the time to like show people what you're doing or even what you want to do. You need to give them a good finished product of whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. This energy is urging you to be more realistic about something and to set some type of organization to it. There needs to be a beginning, a middle, and an end. And like, write a to-do list if you're trying to accomplish something. Like, don't just half-ass it, And this energy may also encourage us to write things down, plan things, like I said, to be a little bit more strategic instead of spontaneous. And especially with whatever you're trying to manifest right now, you have to put in the work at some point. You have to have a good solid plan. The manifestation comes as doors are open for you supernaturally, but you still have to put in the work. And since we are dealing with all of this Aquarius energy, you may want to get your friends or your friend circle involved, or you may want to sit and talk to them, trying to get ideas about something or ideas about how you can accomplish something specific. Additional themes that we may see, in addition to the flying, thing, something coming out about planes again, malicious celebrity gossip that's really shocking and unbelievable. There could also be people publicly fighting and or arguing that could make it to the news. And it could be something very specific about that situation makes it newsworthy. There could also be some type of story that comes out about corporate America and, what the true consensus is as far as like working from home or, working at the office. We may see something like that. So depending on where you have Leo in your birth chart, that's the area of life that you are fulfilled or unfulfilled when it comes to the feedback that you're getting from your peers. Do you feel relatable? Do you feel, that you are getting your just due in this particular situation that is possibly involving a group of people or, specific individuals that you may want to get feedback from? So for an example, if you have Aries, you're an Aries rising, you could be dealing with feedback that you're getting from people about your public image or, something that you've created and presented to the world. They could be giving you constructive criticism. If you're not fulfilled with what you're hearing about what you are presenting to the world, you may want to just consult with your inner circle of friends and get their opinion. But Aries, you've got to push your ego and pride to the side in order to recognize and accept what people are telling you, because it could be really good advice, especially if you are an Aries and you are doing the damn thing. You're out here making it happen. You probably got some really successful, intelligent people around you as well that could really give you advice. And I noticed that thing with Aries, y'all don't really like getting advice from people. You're gonna do what you want to do. Y'all got that real bad. And you don't want to make it seem like someone had to give you advice or tell you what to do. Like you don't want people to think you're not that smart, if that makes sense. Like you always want to be seen like you're on your game. And sometimes it's just okay to you don't have to broadcast that you're asking people for help. Just ask for help. If you are a Taurus or a Taurus rising, your work is somehow interfering with your home and or family life. You could feel like, you're too burnt out and you really don't have anything to give when you get to the house. Or you could feel like things are really going well and you are not really spending a lot of time at home. Someone could feel rejected. Someone could feel neglected, or this is just not communicating with the people, in your family. You could be called out on that. Like you spending all this time at work, but you don't have time for your family. Gemini, you have this energy in your third house, and intuitively this feels like what you say or do may or be asked to do or say may interfere with your beliefs and what you truly believe in. Like maybe this is something that crosses a boundary with you. Maybe someone is asking you to communicate something to someone, like someone that you've known for a while, and you could be put in a situation where you're caught in the middle and you don't want to be in any mess. You may be called to talk about something that someone told you. So again, this is Leo full moon energy, so things could get really heated. Okay, Leo is all about the drama. Cancer. So if you are a Cancer rising, you have this in your second house. You want more money, plain and simple. If you are not totally fulfilled with the amount of money that you have on you that you can actually spend, that it is liquid, then you want more money. And if you don't want more money, you're probably phrasing it as you want an additional stream of income, which means you want money. You may feel, Cancer, that the people that pay you, they don't pay you enough for your services. You may feel that your current job, they don't pay you enough to deal with whatever you're dealing with. So it's all about money for you. Leo, this is your full moon, and so you could be getting feedback on how you relate to others, or the fact that you need to relate to others. And this is also, it may be preventing you from meeting new people, forming new alliances, forming new partnerships, helping your business grow, helping your brand grow. Even if you work a 9-to-5, if you're trying to move up the corporate ladder, you need a brand. And some of you have it like you're getting feedback on what your brand should be. You may not agree with it, but again, it's because you're coming across a certain way. Some of you, especially if you have or you want a social media following, you could be doing some evaluating on yourself. And it's like, okay, am I marketable? Do I come across, a certain way? Do I come across as open and friendly? Or, what kind of persona, what kind of brand do I want to have when it comes to my online image, social media image? So don't get too cocky. Okay, don't put yourself out there like you're already a star, but you're not. Have just a little bit of the humility to know that you may not be as advanced as you want people to believe that you are. Okay. Virgo, you are working hard mentally. Some of you may be working hard emotionally to, let something go, or to forget about something, to move past something. Past mental disappointments and hurts could come up while you're trying to climb the corporate ladder, or this is just you realizing that you need to get rid of something in order to be able to focus on what's important. This is something that could be painful enough where you realize that it's been taking a lot of your energy and your focus. It could be the source of your depression. Give yourself some grace. Leo is in your 12th house of mental health, life after death, the subconscious. You may have issues sleeping. You may notice that you are up later than usual. Take care of your mental health, Virgo. Libra, do you feel like and this may be for people who are younger, do you feel like you have to act a certain way when you're with a certain group of people than when you're out with another group of people? I get that for you specifically. And if this isn't you feeling this way, someone could ask you if you do. Do you act a certain way with us? Or when you're with me or when you're with us, you need to act a certain way. So some kind of situation can come up like that for you for this Leo full moon. You may also feel like you are under pressure to, especially if you're creative or you have your own business, you may feel restricted in branching out as you would like to. You may not do or even promote products online that you feel may be, not a good look for where you work at. And so something like that could come into play. I know that Libra, you are relatable and you like to relate to everybody, but you got to be true to yourself. And so, not telling any of you to like quit your job, but you've got to figure out how to like make it work where you're, being compliant, and, so you won't get fired or anything like that, and being able to do what you want to do and create what you want to create. I know that was a lot. Scorpio, you are kind of like Taurus, where whatever is going on at home could be affecting work. You could be under a lot of pressure at work. You could also, maybe you're not really satisfied with where you are and you want more responsibility. You want a promotion. And that's really getting in the way of, the relationship with the people that you care about, the people, that you live with, your spouse, your significant other, your family. It may take you away from your family, and you don't want that. So this full moon in Leo may have you, evaluating, is this the type of, do I want to be seen in a certain way? Some of you don't want to play office politics. You want to be rewarded based on the fact that you do a good job and not who and what you know. Some of you do need to network. You do need to get your name out there. But you can figure out how to do that so that you can, keep, some of you to yourself and not feel like you're being fake, and actually, getting you and your personality out there. So I know that was a lot, but yeah, don't let whatever is going on at work negatively affect what's going on at home. Sagittarius, you are perfecting something. You are making something great. You are not only passing the test, you are getting all of the questions right. There is something that you are really passionate about, something that you want to be able to show the world publicly that you can do this, something that you're that excited about. You are really perfecting your craft, like how coming up with a plan, trying to see what can I do to become better? What can I do to become known in this particular area? And you've come to this conclusion after doing a lot of self-reflecting, especially a month ago when we had Mercury retrograde. You've been doing a lot of thinking, and so now you are making your plan of execution. Capricorn, don't let someone tick you off to the point where you lose your cool, you act out of character in public. And in public, I mean on social media. We have this full moon in Leo that is causing or could cause issues with 8th house matters, such as your paycheck, your money, any intimate romantic relationships that you have, money, issues with your money, issues with people finding out your personal business. And with Leo moon energy, it's very dramatic. It's very sensational. It can do the most. And with Leo here, be careful about what you share with people, especially on social media, about what's going on behind closed doors, because it could make you look a certain way that's not really negative, but it's not really positive either. It's kind of like, not an ick, but like a cringe, Yeah, you don't want to look cringy, Capricorn, especially for those of you that you have your own business. Like, it's not whatever this is that's coming up that's making you pop off and get mad and post your feelings on social media. You don't need to do that. Don't do that. Aquarius, this full moon in Leo is really making you ask some questions, right? Are these people that you are in a relationship with, romantic, business, or otherwise, friendships, whatever, are they helping you or are they hindering you? And I feel like a lot of you have experienced some type of break in some type of either business relationship or friendship within the last year, year and a half. And on one end, don't let this person make it hard for you to get closer to other people. And then on the other hand, like, don't be a fool. Don't be stupid. You know, this full moon may trigger you to think like, you know, are these people helping me or are they hindering me? Can I come to these people, you know, if I need help, if I need advice, if I need physical help, you know, if I need tangible help, if I need some money, you know, will they help me or, you know, will they hinder me? Will they block me? Will they hinder my success? Pisces, so you could be going through a period where you are either being scrutinized or recognized at work. So, and this could be a good thing or a bad thing. If you're getting recognized, it means that all eyes are on you. And sometimes y'all, Pisces people, y'all can't take that type of pressure, especially if you know it, you know, so oops, sorry. But yeah, people may be really paying attention to you at work. But I mean, if you are doing a good job, you don't really have anything to worry about. Some of you have been working really hard to change your attitude and or your way of thinking. If you are a Pisces and you've gone through like a positive transformation, you may feel a little frustrated if you haven't seen your manifestations happen when it comes to improving your daily life, your work situation. And I feel like this is a good moon for you to like not only manifest, but to see what is hindering your progress at work. What is it, you know, in your daily life that you need to do or not do to make your life feel more fulfilled and successful?